Oh, wait, did I hear something? Wait, are you guys back for part 2? No way, you guys are back for part 2? That is insane. Alright, anyway. We got a lot of stuff to go through. So last time, I believe we left off... I don't think we did Rogue One. Did we do Rogue One? I'm trying to remember. I literally was filming the other one like 2 seconds ago. I literally just hit the record button again. I can't remember. Might as well play the intro. Why can't I remember? Why can't I remember? Okay, anyway. We'll go over Rogue One because it's pretty important. I think I was just getting done talking about Rebels. I think. Anyway, so Rogue One. Basically, actually a very important one. Because basically there's a giant plot hole because the Rebels somehow had the Death Star plans. And before Rogue One, people were like, well, how do you get the Death Star plans? How do you... And basically, they got them by disobeying the Rebels, I guess. And they all ended up dying, pretty much. Yeah. Kind of sad. By the way, the tear-jerkers. Star Wars has quite a few of those. Episode 3, woman, or ladies, girls. I'd be careful. Tearjerker. Never made me cry before. Actually, probably one of my favorites. But, supposedly, to woman, it's a tearjerker. So I'd be careful. And Rogue One. I'm guessing that's a tearjerker as well. Literally, Cassian Andor and Jyn Erso are on the beach crying as the nuclear Death Star explosion engulfs them in flames. That's pretty accurately what happens. Yeah. Literally, in the background. They're literally just on the beach, making out, and just behind them, and then it's over. And then it's just, well, it's over. And then you just see the Death Star coming over the horizon, all the Rebel ships are like, oh shit, we're out of here. And like, half of them die, and then, you know, yeah, whatever. Anyway, basically the only important part of that is they got the Death Star plans. And the scene with Vader at the end, going into the Tantive 4, Princess Leia's ship, is one of the coolest scenes they've ever created. Definitely. Vader gets like 5 minutes of screen time, and those 5 minutes are pretty much the 5 minutes of five best minutes of your life the first time you watch it. Definitely. Literally, Director Krennic, the main bad guy in that one, he's just standing in Darth Vader's lava castle on Mustafar. I think it's on Mustafar. And you just see this smoke, and you can just see Vader just slowly walking. And you're just like, shit, he's dead. But he actually doesn't die until like 45 minutes later in the movie. I don't know, probably. Anyway, really good movie. Rogue One, definitely one of my favorites. And now we're at A New Hope. Basically, Rogue One and A New Hope are like this. Like, A New Hope happens probably around a couple days after Rogue One. Maybe a little less. And that's why it's really cool, because they're right there, you know. Usually Star Wars movies, it's like, oh, you know, a couple million years between these two, you know. Like between episode 3 and Rogue One, it's like 15 years? 20? No, it's not 20. It's like around 15 years between those two, so it's pretty crazy. That's how most of it is. Like after episode 6, it's just like 20 years at least until episode 7. But anyway, basically episode 4 comes around, and basically the Rebels actually rebel for the first time, surprisingly. Even though, you know, they're called the Rebels, yeah, they actually rebel. So, Anyway, and I guess they destroy the Death Star, and literally a movie later, the Empire just, you know, builds a new one. It's pretty easy, supposedly. Anyway, the next movie comes around, Empire Strikes Back, one of my personal favorites, or at least my favorite out of the original trilogy, as they call it. And anyway, basically, not that much important stuff happens, but basically the rebels are like really starting to rebel at this point, and they could actually somewhat take on the Empire. But the rebels are usually running, and the Empire's like has all their cool vehicles, and the rebels are just like ah, and they're like running, I guess. Anyway, it just kind of like, I don't know, just extends the story. I mean, I guess Luke gets trained, but other than that, there's not that much important stuff that happens. I guess Han gets frozen in carbonite, but carbonite's basically like concrete, basically, but like you're still alive somehow. I don't know. Anyway, basically that happens, and Lando and Han meet up again in episode 5 towards the end, and yeah, that's it. And then episode 6 comes along. Luke is now like more of a Jedi Knight. I haven't gone over that. Basically goes Youngling, Padawan, Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, and then like Grand Master, I guess. Those are kind of the ranks. Anyway, talk about that in a different video. But anyway, then basically the rebels destroyed Death Star 2, basically, and yay, we killed the Empire. But no, you didn't. Because basically what I always thought, oh, they blew up the Death Star, they're all dead, yay. But no, they're not. They're really not dead. Well, if you played the Battlefront 2 campaign, the war actually rages on for another like 10 years. And actually, speaking of this time period, I am very excited for the new Star Wars Squadrons game that I will be playing for you guys. Really happy about that. So you guys will be getting some gameplay on that. Alright? Just putting it out there. Anyway, so yeah, Squadrons takes place around after 6, between 6 and Mandalorian? Yeah, 6 and Mandalorian. So the Mandalorian doesn't really do anything. It's kind of like Solo. Or no, Solo we kind of needed that. It full of some plot holes. Kind of like kind of like the TV series. Like Mandalorian doesn't, it's not really that important, you know? Like yes, it's more Star Wars, and yes, it's cool, and yes, it does this and does that and da 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 da, but it doesn't really, you don't really have to watch it to understand, you know? The main things that like it's about is 1 through 9. Not even Rogue One really, and Solo. You don't, I mean, I do recommend Rogue One Solo because it kind of like completes it, I guess. But you don't really need to. You know, it's kind of those things where it's like, you should, but you don't have to. Anyway, so Mandalorian happens. And Mandalorian happens. And then 7 Resistance. Star Wars Resistance. Now, this is like a real kid show. Okay, like Rebels, like Clone Wars, not even a kid show. Like they literally just kill people, stab people, blow up people, and they just like literally in season 5, Fives Clone Trooper basically just dies in Rex's arms. He's just holding him. A little like tear drips down. He's like, oh, and he like dies. And I'm like, guess it's animated. Is the kids show? It's debatable. Anyway, yeah. And then Rebels, I mean, it was kind of, you know, a little bit more kid friendly. More of a kid show. But it's still, it's like, is it a kid show? Like, yes, it didn't exactly like kill people on screen. But I mean, see Resistance, it's like, oh, stormtroopers, run. Blasters, pew pew. Run. Stormtroopers get killed. Or they're actually moving a lot after they're on the ground, supposedly dead. But, yeah, that's basically Resistance for you. And, yeah, people are still pissed off about that show. But, anyway, yeah, not much happens. I've watched like a couple episodes. Horrible show. Anyway. Episode 7. Some important stuff happens here. We get a new batch of characters. And Princess Leia is yet again leading... Or I actually forgot the New Republic stuff. So anyway, basically, after Empire was defeated, they created the New Republic, basically. So basically they're trying to like redo what was destroyed in the Clone Wars, which was the prequels, which was when Anakin and Padme and they had all that stuff. Yeah, that. So like part 1, it will probably be in the link below. If not, good luck finding it. Anyway, yeah. So they get introduced, the new characters, and Leia is kind of like the head person, I guess. They meet up with Han. Han, spoiler alert, big spoiler alert, Han dies. Oof. I know that one guy who just thought it wouldn't be a big deal, now he's crying. Anyway, I warned you guys. I warned you. Just, I did, okay? I really did. Anyway, I need water. Pretty nice. Those force powers are really working with me today, aren't they? Anyway. Hey, works like a charm. Anyway. So, now, I just had to get those edits in. I had to do it. I'm sorry. Where were we? Episode 7. Basically, Starkiller Base basically destroys the New Republic, basically putting the Resistance, now basically the Rebels, back to square one. Yeah. That's what I said. And basically, the episode 7, 8, and 9 kind of copy 4, 5, and 6. In a way, okay? Like, sort of roughly copying them. But we'll probably get to that in a different video. If we don't, it's not a big deal. But anyway, then we get to episode 8. Basically, Rey gets trained by Luke, and Kylo Ren, the other bad guy, basically Han Solo's and Leia's kid, basically. And Leia is a Jedi, I did say that. Okay, Leia is a Jedi. Technically, she's not, but she's a Jedi for like a day. Like not, like she trains and then she's just kind of like, I'm done with this. And then, yeah. Anyway, so then basically episode 8 comes, Rey finds the weakness in Kylo Ren, and basically almost all the Resistance gets killed off because their mothership, or their like big ship, or a couple of their big ships gets destroyed, and their base from Force Awakens also gets destroyed. So basically, now it's like the little band of ragtag rebels that was in A New Hope, basically. And that's kind of how Last Jedi ends. Just kind of like a little band of rebels. They're all crammed in the Millennium Falcon, like, what are we gonna do? And then, you know, it ends. Then, Rise of Skywalker comes along. And basically, it ends off the story good. The Sith is defeated, and Rey buries the lightsabers on Tatooine, ironically, where both Anakin and Luke Skywalker were born. Ironically, hey, you know, a little bit of movie magic there. They were both born on the same planet. Who knew? Yeah, anyway. Totally not a coincidence or anything. Yeah. And Episode 9, Kylo Ren turns to the light side and basically gets killed like 15 minutes later. Kind of sad. Whatever. Rey survives and the Resistance wins. Finally. The evil is defeated. Supposedly. Until they make episode 10 or whatever they're going to do next. And it's going to be like, oh, the evil's back somehow. Ah. And yeah, that basically sums it up. You know? And I mean, yeah, that's Star Wars. And I mean, I don't really know what to say right now, but yeah, Star Wars is awesome. If you guys like it, drop a like. If you guys don't like it, I don't really know why you're here, but yeah. Anyway, there's a couple other things in Star Wars, like Batuu, the Star Wars land. And to my understanding, it takes place between episode 8 and episode 9. Because, like, episode 7 and 8 happen, like, right next to each other, basically. So, yeah. They basically happen right next to each other. So, I mean, if you guys don't go to Disney, then, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. But anyway, also, another thing I want to do is, by the way, not sponsored, once again, but if you guys like this lock screen, I mean, it's really, like, blurry, but I'll have a link in it down below. And by the way, the lettering on this, another kind of important thing, the wording, no, don't turn off on me. The wording that you can see, like, around this area in the middle, that is the Star Wars language that you guys probably see in every movie. It's called Arabish. I know how to read a little bit of it. I know that on my phone, the message says datapad. So that the credit symbol actually is the D, basically. And then if you kind of examine it, you can click on the link and examine it a little better. But basically, there's three of them, 3 K's. Basically, it basically looks exactly like a K, and that's A, because it's D A T A. Wait, P A. Yeah. So it's data pad. Because there's 3 A's. So anyway, a little bit of extra stuff, but now I'm ending the video. So if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like. I guess I already said that. Anyway, if you guys want me to continue this series, I probably will anyway. But leave a comment. Say that you liked it. And yeah, and by the way, forgot to mention, it'll probably be in text, but both of this part 1 and part 2 videos was for my friend PCJZ on YouTube, and you can go check him out. He does gameplay similar to mine, and he's just starting out and he needs subs. So please, by all means, go sub to him and me. Make sure you stay with me and stay with him, so we both, you know, yeah. Anyway, go sub to him and watch a couple of his videos. They're pretty good. He's good at Apex, okay? He's good. You guys have to watch Apex. I'm not very good. He's really good. Anyway, so Star Wars Squadrons. When it comes out next week, I will be posting videos like freaking crazy. Or does it come out next week? I have no idea. What day is it? The 24th. I'm filming this on the 24th. Comes out next week on Thursday, I believe. Yeah, so I'll be posting like crazy. I'm probably gonna post like 1 face cam, like for the first video, but just to pump out videos more quickly, I'm probably going to have non-face cams, I guess. Or not non-face cams, but like, just like raw gameplay, I guess. Or I might do face cams, I don't know. But I want to get some gameplay for you guys, because Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna end the video because I don't really know what to do. And by the way, this droid. One last thing. Both of these droids exclusive to Target right now. If you guys want to pick these up, not sponsored, go pick these up at Target. They're pretty cool. They're Funko Pops. You guys should get them. And this one is basically a replacement for BB-8 on the Rise of the Resistance ride, I think. And basically, Poe Dameron's other droid that basically looks exactly like BB-8. And then this one, right here, is actually in one of the, like he's shown in Galaxy's Edge. I mean, I don't really know how he's important, but I mean, according to the back of the box, he was on Scarif during Rogue One. That's like the main battle that they have, is like on Scarif. Another one of my favorite planets, I guess. But yeah, supposedly he was on Scarif and now he's on Batuu. Supposedly. I don't know. I don't know how true it is, but I mean, they're cool. And they're little decorations for the background. So there's just not like a plain wall behind me. Thank you, poster. You didn't fall. If it falls after I stop recording, I'm probably gonna get pretty mad. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Make sure to drink water, and I almost crushed my Xbox 360. Right here. Can you guys see it? Maybe a little piece of it. You can see it. Still turns on, hopefully. Ooh, almost had a little seizure there. Or turn that off. Anyway, it still works. Perfect. 360 works. Now, I'm going to say this again. Hopefully I don't get sidetracked. Make sure to drink water. And have a great day. And everyone who's watching this video right now, go down in the comments, say happy birthday to PCJZ, and also go to his channel and spam in the comments happy birthday PCJZ. He hates it when people spam the comments. So hopefully he doesn't get this far in the video and you guys can just spam the comments and be really funny. So please do that if you've made it this far. Anyway, do I really have to do this again? Make sure to drink water for the third freaking time. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully in a face cam video. Hopefully. Maybe in another Star Wars video. Who knows? But only time will tell. And Star Wars is awesome. See you guys later.